You guys, we got a chance to speak to Brad Winderbaum. He's an executive producer on the TV series Agatha All Along. He is also the head of TV streaming and animation at Marvel. Check it out. Hey, before we get into it, can I ask you a really super geeky question?
It's my favorite kind of question.
Awesome. In the OG X-Men animated series, in the opening of Days of Future Past, we see a copper gold Statue of Liberty.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean anything in relation to the MCU?
Wow.
Or pure coincidence?
Wow, that is so deep cut. Well, as you know, in the MCU today, the Statue of Liberty has been refurbished and is now copper. So you never know where those connections are going to bring you.
I knew you were going to give me that answer. All right. So congratulations on Agatha All Along. As I was watching it, if you don't mind a little bit of inside baseball, I'm always curious as to how you guys decide which story becomes a TV show and which story becomes a feature. And when you're sitting around the table, are there some things that you just go, no, this has to be a TV show. It can't possibly be a film?
Well, yeah, Agatha really was born out of the imagination of Jack Schaefer. She wrote WandaVision, an amazing show, and brought the icon of Agatha to the screen. And in casting Catherine Hahn, we knew that her story in WandaVision was really just the tip of the iceberg. And the way Jack works as a storyteller, she really wanted to challenge this character with different personality types over a longer period of time and dig into her history in a way that was much bigger than a 2-hour feature and required 9 episodes to really tell that story.
And of course, I'm assuming TV allows you guys to play a little bit because you don't have the pressure of the weekend box office. Can you experiment a little more and just go nuts?
Yeah, I mean, I think we really have been experimenting a lot in television with the types of stories we tell, the types of genres we can play with. And to me, it feels a lot like the comics, where comic books will tell story arcs over 10, 15, 20, 30 issues, sometimes, a decade or more. And sometimes you have comics that have been running for over 50 years. We're celebrating Marvel's 85th anniversary, and it's amazing that some characters have been around for that long. So in that regard, compared to a feature, which is a 2-hour statement, I think that it shows Marvel can tell stories, on this grand scale over multiple decades or in a tight 2-hour window. And I think television falls somewhere in the middle of that, where we get to tell stories for multiple episodes and hopefully multiple seasons.
I'm so glad you said that, because that leads very nicely into my next question. This idea about films being a statement, right? I've always felt television is like theater almost. In films, you're one and done, and then it's in the can. But if you get season 2 or season 3 on TV, you get to react and respond almost to the audience. And I'm curious how that plays into what you do.
I totally agree. I mean, movies are like a statement. You got 2 hours, you're going to release it onto the world, and it will resonate or it won't resonate, but you've said what you wanted to say. Television shows are really more like a conversation. They take a larger creative team of writers to develop. They're shot over a longer period of time. They usually have a bigger ensemble. These are all individuals having a conversation about the material over a longer period of time. And if you're fortunate enough to have multiple seasons, you're also in a conversation with the audience itself. You can react in real time to what resonates with the world after you put something out. So it is like a call and response to the fandom making a television show.
That's very cool. I'm all out of time, but before I go, very quickly, I'm sitting here hugging my complete run of Howard the Duck, and I'm a huge Steve Gerber fan, and I'm hoping you guys have something in the works.
We do, and I can tell you there is an episode of What If Season 3 that focuses on Howard, which is maybe one of my favorite episodes we've ever done.
Oh my God, I love you, man. Thank you so much. That's all I needed. Cheers.
Cheers.
Time to finish the road.
Last one there is a nice person.
Agatha All Along drops on Disney Plus Hotstar Wednesday, September 18th. Check it out. Let us know what you think. Sound off in the comments. And thank you so much for watching.